You fucking can't! You understand? You can't fucking do it all the time. Okay? No one can fucking say and do what they want to fucking do whenever they want to fucking do it. We've all got to listen to someone. Okay? It's just the way it fucking is. Go get a pie. Alright. Coming back at ya, right? I put a video up yesterday, right? And I referred to the police, okay? I wasn't just referring to the police, right? I was referring to over in general, right? Everyone has got to be in their fucking bonnet, right? If anyone gives them any sort of direction or any sort of, you know, not standing over authority, but any sort of, you know, like, where's your ID, or, you know, say, like when I'm doing security and that, you know, it's time to go, mate, you've had a bit to drink, right? And they just stand there and they look at you, you know, like, oh, I don't think so, or whatever, you know, just being a dick. That's what I meant, right? When did we become so fucking arrogant, right, towards authority? And all right, everyone's got their feeling about the police, okay? Believe me, I'm not a copper lover. I've gone up against the police in different ways, you know, and I don't like some of them either, right? Some of them are assholes, right? Okay? Simple as that. There's also some fucking good ones there. It's like crooks. There's some fucking cunts of crooks, you know, and there's some fucking good ones, you know. There's good and bad and everything, right? I will say this though, the police force has gotten a lot weaker in regards to this narrative coming in. Be soft and ask them to put their weapon down, or ask them why they, you know, why did you, what's going on with, what upset you to kill, you know, 4 people or bash a woman? What's the matter? What's the matter, dear? Come here. Fuck that shit. Fucking hell, guys. You know, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, right? Okay. You know, it's not left up to us, okay? To, you know, house these people, go and catch them and everything else like that. That's what we have the police for. That's what we have, you know, prisons for criminals and stuff like that. Believe you me, you know, and I have put my hands on a pedophile, and let me tell you, there wasn't much left, okay? And a rapist, right? Believe me, I have. So, but overall, if there's no respect for any sort of authority, right? All right, take for example the protest that went on in Melbourne, okay? You know, over there. Now, regardless of what it was an arms meeting. You know, they were, you know, trading. You know, I got this new weapon, big tank. You know, you know, pow, you know, like this. Who doesn't like a big gun? Who doesn't like a big gun? You know, big tank, big plane with a bomb and a boom, 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 mate. Hey? Tell me now that some of you aren't thinking, mate, I know where I could put that thing. Fucking oath you are. Right? And that. You know? This is Australia. Okay? This is Australia. Okay? And what I'm saying is this. When did it become, right, the norm to ignore and fuck everyone's day having these stupid protests that have nothing to do here? Nothing to do here. All right, you mightn't like the Jews, but you know what? They're allowed to live here in peace. No one's got the right to go and bother anyone unless it's been called upon. You know, you don't hear of them. But these Palestinians and everything else like that, they're not even citizens yet. That's what you seem to all forget. And they're blockading our streets. Do you see how violent they were when they came across those 2 buskers? They said to him, move. He was in the middle of a song. And they went to wreck his gear. These are the people we're dealing with. And another thing, while I'm on the subject, the little boy that was killed at school yesterday, the 11-year-old, right? It doesn't take much to work out that it was an immigrant driving that car. First of all, that was a white Toyota Kluger, right? Okay? And the woman was how old? 40, and on her P plates, okay? Immigrant, okay? I'm not a racist, yeah? But they bring these people over here in droves and very quickly. They don't know our road systems. I mean, you know, I'm not being a dickhead when I say this, but 3 weeks ago, they were walking around with no fucking shoes on. And now they've got fucking cash in their pocket, a fucking car, right? A job, benefits and everything. And yet, while you might be getting steam coming out of your ears with what I'm saying now, just remember this. You were born here. What are you getting? Nothing. Right? Good to be an immigrant in Australia. Good to be an immigrant. Not good to be Australian. You got Albanese sucking cock with fucking Qantas. To me, that's a line too far. Line too far. Government is impartial. There's no mates, mate. I even said to Mary this morning, I said, you know, with what's going on in America, I don't think it's right how they get both sides. Both sides get the stars, you know, like Beyonce and singers to sing for. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing because one of those singers could have, you know, 10 million followers and go, oh, she or he likes it. Oh, that's it, you know. No, it shouldn't. No, they should be doing it on their own bat. You know, whether you like Trump or not, he's a businessman. He's going to make the country better. All right. I'd rather give the country to a businessman than to fucking Albanese. What's he done? Albanese, all he's done is go on fucking holidays since he's come in. He's gone on holidays, announced his wedding, okay, and gotten the perks from Qantas. That's all he's done. What's one thing that he's done? One thing that's concreted in. Hey? And what has he changed the law? Has he, you know, has he looked at that one punch law? Do you know how hard it is, that law, that one punch law? Do you know how difficult it is for the police to get anyone on that one punch law? Right? So for all you people out there, you know, you hate the coppers and you hate fucking authority and I'm not so you hate the army, do you? You hate the people who go and fight for us. Yeah? Because I was one. I wasn't in the army, but I worked alongside them, yeah? Let me tell you something, right? When I was doing security, right, and I'm an adult, you're an adult, and these aren't kids. I was working in public bars, okay? All right? I was working as a kid, a young teenager, in a man's bar, okay? When I started in crowd control, I was 17, 9 months. I was the youngest crowd controller in Australia, right? Okay? And I was working one out, okay? I'm not saying I'm tough. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is people saw my demeanour. I don't back down, okay? Right? And yeah, I'm getting a bit pissed off, a little bit pissed off, because people took what I said, you know, a little bit the wrong way. I'm not a copper lover, but I'm not about to go and spit on a copper. Yeah? If a police officer's rude to me, I'll let him know. Mary can even vouch for it. I've waited out the front of the police station until the copper had finished his duties, right? And he was out of his uniform, and I bashed him as soon as he came out the fucking side door. That's a fucking fact. All right? I respect the uniform that they wear, but I don't have to respect the person wearing it. Okay? Right? But when I was doing crowd control, it got to the point, and these are men, yeah? They know they've had too much to drink. If I'm over there, in that corner, over there, not in the corner, just wandering around, whatever, in a public bar, I can stand wherever I want, right? But then all of a sudden, nicely, and not suddenly and everything making a hoo-ha, because I don't, right? And I come up to you and I'm standing in front of you, right? You know what they used to do? They used to stand and go, what? And I'd go, you know what? Why am I here? Okay? It got to the point where I would go, I'm not gay, so why am I standing here? You know why? And if you don't, you know why? You know, you know, I've had people argue and even hold their mates spewed up on themselves, and they go, no, he's all right, he's got spew on him. Are you fucking right? People are the fucking dumbest. They can be the most aggravating. They can fucking wind you fucking up, right? And that. Where am I being? Is this the thing? If you're drunk or your mate's drunk in a bar, yeah, okay, don't you think that I'm being safe looking out for him, getting him out now, in case there might be trouble and he's drunk, he's wandering, he falls over, it's time to go home, right? You know, once this happened a few times, right? Okay, I put this bloke out. He was walking with me. He said, mate, you know, and he actually said to me, and he had a bit of chuck coming out, and I had my arm around him, so because he was staggering a bit. Yeah, this is no shit, right? Okay, it was just me, right? And I was walking him out the door nicely to the taxi rank. He wanted to go to the taxi rank, right? No worries, and I will. I'll go the fucking distance. I'll go the distance. You know, I'm not your normal fucking crowd controller. Right, okay, security guard, bouncer, whatever you want to fucking call me. Right, okay, right. Anyway, his mates, they saw me, saw the back of us. Didn't even ask, didn't even pop their heads in. Nah, didn't happen. You know what happened? I'll give you the ending though. Their mate that I was walking out to the taxi, you know where he ended up going? He ended up going to the Alfred Hospital, right? You want to know why? They cracked his skull. His skull was cracked. And he broke his jaw. You want to know why? Because 10 of them rushed up behind us and jumped me. And in doing so, they pushed their mate over, right? And he was pretty fucking battered up, right? And me, you know, I'm not saying I'm a good fighter. I'm not paid to fight. That's the thing. I am not paid to fight in a pub. I'm paid to stop the fights. Believe you me, there's a big difference between fighting and stopping a fight. Okay? And I stopped it, mate. Okay? Right? They were all hurting. That's why I say to people, be careful when you approach people. You see that fucking person, you know, calm, in a frenzy of an area, but they're calm. You know? Be careful. Because they're fine. You know where I was most relaxed? In the crowd, in broils, mate. In it. I worked public bars. I didn't work nightclubs where there was backup. Okay? I didn't, you know, and I don't know how to suck cock either. So I didn't do that either. Okay? What I'm saying is where did people get off being so fucking rude? If I've asked you something, any of us, you know, I had a bloke in the coffee shop just over here, right? He got his coffee, drive-through coffee. He got his coffee with his partner, and they sat there, and I got my coffee. I'm behind him. I can't go anywhere. He sat there. I'm going like this. And I give the car a little bit of a toot. I went, beep, like this. And he put his head out the window. Biggest fucking mistake he made. You know? And he's put the arms coming out the window, and he's gone, oh, and I've just gone, fucking move your fucking car. It's a drive-through, not a fucking movie theatre. The arrogance, mate. The arrogance. So what I'm saying is this. Not just police, but firemen. You got ambulance drivers getting bashed. You got firemen getting assaulted as well, right? That's what I'm saying. And a police officer has the right to step in on a fight in the air. And fuck it, what, you think it was fine that those protesters batter those horses? Right? Whether you agree with what they were doing there, everyone's got the right to hold a business meeting. Yeah? Last I fucking, you know, looked at outside my door is we're a free country, we're allowed to speak and everything. But people are taking advantage of it all. Okay? That's what I was saying, guys. Okay? You know? And as for you know, one of the comments there, because I've deleted the thing, you know, you call your mates. Okay, that's fine, you know. I'm not saying I don't have a lot of mates, but I don't. But if my missus is in trouble, okay, really in trouble, and I'm not home, right, call the police, okay? Call the police, all right? Because, you know, I'm not going to have a mate go around and that, you know, and to be honest with you, I'm 53 and a lot of my mates are dead, okay? And I wouldn't want to put anyone in danger and that, all right? If they're in the area, obviously I'd ring someone as well, yeah, I would, I wouldn't just fucking tell her to ring the police and go back on my way. Right? Not that type. Yous know me? Yous know me? Yous listen to me? It's okay to be tough, yeah? It's okay to be a tough man, a strong man, a determined man, a staunch man. Yeah? Okay? But not an arrogant man. Not an ego man. And not a fucking wanker. Okay? Right? Hooting and fucking hollering and shit like that. Okay? I break the rules. Yeah? Okay? I run from the police on my bike when I'm speeding. Do you understand? I've done shit, mate. Okay? But there's also a time when you just, it's okay. It's also nice to be nice. Yeah? Right? I agree with you. The police force is, it's dropped its fucking guard, mate. You know, and there are some arsehole coppers out there. Right? But there's also some fucking arsehole fucking drinkers that just fucking sit around in pubs and make people's lives a cunt of a time, mate. Okay? Alright? That's all I'm saying. When did people become so opinionated and their fucking shit didn't stink? You know, when I sit down over shit, it stinks. Like everybody else's shit. It fucking stinks. Okay? I don't think I'm better than anyone else. Alright? I'm just saying. Alright? When did it all, and this attitude, it's fallen down to our youth. And have a look at it. Have a look at that attitude. No respect for authority. If they've got no respect for authority, they've got no respect for you, mate. They've got no respect for your fucking car that's parked out there. And what, you're going to get your mates running around? You'd be fucking, you know, the coppers can't even catch them, mate. They can't even catch them. Yeah? And these fuckers, these are kids, they're not afraid to kill, mate. They're proving it. They're doing it. They're not afraid. And they don't give a fuck. Alright? That's all I'm saying. Now go get a fucking pie. And, you know, I took the video down. I listened to your comments. I read them. Right? And I could see where it was misquoted. And maybe I should have put other things in there. So, yeah, I did focus in on the police. But I've put them all in there now. Okay? So go get a pie. Alright?